The power of mind control techniques, how groups and cults influence their followers. In today's complex world, the power of influence and persuasion is undeniable. Throughout history, various groups and cults have employed mind control techniques to manipulate and control their followers. In this thought-provoking article, we will explore the dark world of mind control, examining the techniques used by these groups and the psychological mechanisms behind their effectiveness. By understanding these techniques, we can protect ourselves and others from falling victim to manipulation. Chapter 1: Understanding Mind Control. What is mind control? Mind control refers to the manipulation of an individual's thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors through psychological and social techniques. It involves the systematic and intentional influence exerted by a group or individual to gain control over another person's mind and actions. Mind control techniques are often used by cults, extremist groups, and abusive relationships to maintain dominance and control over their followers. The psychology of influence. To understand how mind control works, it is essential to explore the psychology of influence. Influencing others is a natural human behavior, and skilled manipulators exploit this innate tendency. Techniques such as social proof, authority, scarcity, and reciprocity are commonly used to sway individuals and make them more susceptible to manipulation. The power of belief systems. Belief systems play a crucial role in mind control. Cults and extremist groups create a closed belief system that isolates followers from external influences and reinforces the group's ideology. By instilling fear, guilt, and a sense of superiority, these groups manipulate individuals into unquestioningly accepting their teachings and relinquishing their critical thinking abilities. Chapter 2: Techniques of Mind Control. Isolation and control of information. One of the primary techniques employed by manipulative groups is the isolation and control of information. By limiting access to external sources of information and promoting their own narrative, these groups create an echo chamber that reinforces their ideology and prevents followers from questioning or seeking alternative perspectives. Manipulation of emotions. Manipulators exploit emotions to gain control over their followers. They use fear, guilt, love bombing, and other emotional tactics to create a dependency on the group and its leaders. By manipulating emotions, these groups can weaken an individual's critical thinking abilities and foster a sense of loyalty and devotion. Thought-stopping techniques. Thought-stopping techniques are used to prevent followers from questioning or doubting the group's teachings. These techniques involve repetitive phrases, mantras, or rituals that interrupt critical thinking and replace it with unquestioning obedience. By conditioning individuals to stop critical thoughts, manipulators maintain control over their minds. Dehumanization and dependency. Manipulative groups often dehumanize their followers and create a dependency on the group and its leaders. They strip individuals of their autonomy, self-worth, and personal identity, making them reliant on the group for validation, purpose, and belonging. This dependency further reinforces the control exerted by the manipulators. Chapter 3: Protecting yourself from mind control. Developing critical thinking skills. One of the most effective ways to protect yourself from mind control is by developing critical thinking skills. By questioning information, seeking diverse perspectives, and evaluating evidence, you can resist manipulation and make informed decisions. Critical thinking empowers you to recognize and challenge manipulative techniques used by groups and individuals. Building a supportive network. Having a strong support network is crucial in protecting yourself from mind control. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage independent thinking, respect your autonomy, and provide emotional support. A supportive network can provide a safe space for discussions, offer alternative perspectives, and help you maintain a sense of self outside of any manipulative group. Educating yourself about mind control. Knowledge is power when it comes to protecting yourself from mind control. Educate yourself about the techniques used by manipulative groups, cults, and individuals. By understanding the psychology behind mind control, you can recognize warning signs, identify manipulative tactics, and take proactive steps to safeguard your mental and emotional well-being. Frequently asked questions (FAQ). Q1. Can anyone fall victim to mind control? 1. While anyone can be susceptible to mind control, certain factors can make individuals more vulnerable. These include a desire for belonging, low self-esteem, a lack of critical thinking skills, and a susceptibility to manipulation. However, by being aware of the techniques used and developing resilience, anyone can protect themselves from falling victim to mind control. Q2. How can I help someone who is involved in a manipulative group? 2. Helping someone involved in a manipulative group can be challenging. It's important to approach the situation with empathy, understanding, and patience. Encourage open dialogue, provide information about mind control techniques, and offer support without judgment. Ultimately, the decision to leave the group must come from the individual themselves. Q3. Are all groups or organizations that use mind control techniques considered cults? 3. Not all groups or organizations that use mind control techniques can be classified as cults. While cults often employ mind control to manipulate and control their followers, there are other groups, such as extremist organizations or abusive relationships, that also use these techniques. The defining factor of a cult lies in its authoritarian structure, charismatic leader, and the exploitation of its members for financial or psychological gain. Q4. Can mind control techniques be reversed? 4. Yes, mind control techniques can be reversed, but it requires time, effort, and support. Breaking free from the influence of a manipulative group or individual can be a challenging process, as it often involves unraveling deeply ingrained beliefs and rebuilding one's sense of self. Seeking therapy, joining support groups, and surrounding oneself with a supportive network are essential steps in the journey towards recovery and reclaiming personal autonomy. Q5. How can society protect individuals from falling victim to mind control? 5. Protecting individuals from mind control requires a multifaceted approach. Education about the techniques used, promoting critical thinking skills, and fostering a culture of inclusivity and acceptance are crucial. Additionally, implementing regulations and laws that hold manipulative groups accountable for their actions can help prevent the exploitation of vulnerable individuals. By raising awareness and providing resources, society can create a safer environment for all. Conclusion. Mind control techniques have a profound impact on individuals and society as a whole. By understanding the psychology behind these techniques and the methods used by manipulative groups, we can protect ourselves and others from falling victim to their influence. Developing critical thinking skills, building a supportive network, and educating ourselves about mind control are essential steps in safeguarding our mental and emotional well-being. Together, we can create a society that values autonomy, free thinking, and individual empowerment.